Hello, welcome to Accounting Hub. I'm Professor George Scarping, PhD in accounting. And our topic is revenue recognition license. Why license is important? Because when we go to the 5 steps to recognizing revenue, the last one is recognize revenue when or as each performance obligation is satisfied. And with license, it can be an issue. Why? First, what is license? License allows the customer to access the seller's intellectual property or IP. And we have two license. The first one is functional intellectual property. Transfer is a right of use, so sellers typically recognize revenue at a point in time. A significant standalone functionality can perform a function or a task, or be played or aired. For instance, when we purchase an app for our cell phones, it is a functional intellectual property because we can use this app how many times we want and forever or for life. The benefit the customer receives from the license isn't affected by the seller's ongoing activity. I can download it, I can download the app, or I can download a song or a movie, and that movie or that song or that app is mine. It doesn't matter what happened with the company who is selling it to me, that is mine. Therefore, view it as transferring a right of use, a music download, for instance. There are, before going to the symbolic IP, the exception on functional IP is viewed as transferring a right of access and requiring revenue recognition over time if both seller is expected to change the functionality over time, there are upgrades, and the customer is required to use the updated version. For instance, virus protection software, and usually you pay it for a period of time. So you pay it, or even if you purchase it, if you don't have the updated version, you cannot use it anymore. So then you recognize it over time. So let's go to the Excel file, and then we go back to the uh, symbolic license. So here, you download an app, a game, for instance, on Google or Apple stores, and pay $10 on that. Store, not stores. You are allowed to play how many times you want, but you are not allowed to resell it and other restrictions. If you go to any app that you download, there are tons of restrictions over there. So a revenue for Google or Apple, cash and license revenue, $10. So no issue here. However, you download a virus protection software and pay $240 for 1 year license. That must be renewed in order to continue using it, or you need to upgrade in order to continue using it. So now it's cash and deferred revenue, 240, and you recognize this revenue over time. So monthly, you recognize 1/12 of 240. So deferred revenue and license revenue, $20 per month. Okay, that is deferred revenue divided by 12. What is the second one? What is the symbolic? IP, symbolic intellectual property. Transfer the seller's IP with the understanding that the seller will undertake ongoing activities. Lack significant standalone functionality. The benefit the customer receives from the license is affected by the seller's ongoing activity. Therefore, the license transfers a right of access to the seller's IP. Example, trademarks, logo, brand names, franchise rights, and then we recognize revenue over the license period. For instance, let's go back to our Excel file. And by the way, our Excel files are free, and the link to download it is in our video description. So here, Scarping Corporation purchased a 4-year license from FIFA that allows Scarping to manufacture and sell goods with the FIFA World Cup logo. And By the way, we are recording this video in 2022, and there is a World Cup on 2022. Football World Cup, or if you are in the US, I know that you call it soccer. If you are in Italy, I know that you call it calcio. But everywhere we call it football. And Scarpin agrees to pay $10 million to the license agreement with the understanding that FIFA will continue to promote the World Cup during the license period. So here, I am not promoting, I am not purchasing anything, I am not allowed to use the logo. So here, if we go back, the benefit is affected by the seller's ongoing activity. If there is a huge scandal on FIFA, or if the World Cup is canceled, that changes my benefit. So I am affected on that. Okay, so let's go here. So on the cash collection, or on the contract here, so we have the cash, $10 million, deferred revenue, $10 million. And then over the years, 4-year license, that is usually how FIFA works, because the World Cup is every 4 years. So deferred revenue, I am decreasing deferred revenue by 1/4, by 25%, and license revenue, if we are thinking about FIFA accounting, $2.5 million, or any other currency that you want. And then after the 4th year, deferred revenue will be closed. Okay, guys, easy, huh? So, questions or comments? Leave it here or email me at jscarping@gmail.com. Have a very nice day, and God bless you.